everybody home. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
Kelly Marie Mann, captain and Irish American String Band. Easy come, easy go there. We're in the money, the theme. Boy, I tell you, that's one of the themes that is going to be repeated at least one more time in this. But
that's right.
That is one of those things. I always think of Rip McDonald, who's 84 in this band. They did another great job.
He's still playing tenor sax. You know, he's not standing around.
And shades of Joy Coyle with that money coming out of the armored car.
Oh, yeah.
They don't miss a trick.
And Marie Mann is just a wonderful captain, and she was able to change costumes standing right in front of you. You didn't even see her do it. There was a dancer dancing up front. You may have noticed her. She had a cast on her hand. She had broken fingers and torn ligaments, and she has surgery scheduled for tomorrow. Now that is a veteran.
That's a mummer. Kelly told me it's hard to explain why you do this, but you just sort of feel it in your bones. And I tell you, when you have a broken bone, I bet you really feel it, and you still come out here.
They also have the only person in all of string bands today playing a bass clarinet. uses it for a bottom horn.
Well, you know, all day long we've been looking at why or what you should have as must-haves if you're a mummer. Well, the folks at Southwest Airlines have been counting us down. Let's take a look at the latest.
And now, Southwest Airlines presents the Mummer Must-Haves Top 10 list. At number 3.
Let's face it, the Mummers Parade is not for wimps. First, the costumes. Not exactly light as a feather. Nope, these beauties often weigh more than 50 pounds, roll of mirrors and sequins. If you're in a string band, add a nice glockenspiel or tuba for 2 miles up Broad Street. Oh, and did we mention motors are a big no-no when it comes to strutting up Broad Street. Happy New Year!
On November 8th, Southwest Airlines introduced a new boarding process at every airport it serves. Now customers will be assigned a letter and a number on their Southwest boarding pass when they check in for flight. Southwest is embracing and celebrating its unique open seating heritage. It'll continue to allow customers to choose their favorite seat while on board the aircraft, but has changed the way to board. Southwest has said goodbye to the received cattle call and eliminating the need for customers to camp out in their boarding line at the gate. Beautiful Center City, Philadelphia, in the 2008 Southwest Airlines Mummers Parade. I'm Steve Highsmith along with Jake Hart, and we are 5 deep into the 18 string bands, and it's at this point that the judges take a pause, and they're going to have to pause because that was a strong 5.
Well, you know, as tight as it was, you and I wrote down a list of the order we would put them in. We had the same list.
Did we?
That's scary.
I didn't see your list. That is scary. We won't say what it was.
No.
We're not judges, but we just like to play it every now and then. Well, he's a real judge, but anyway, that's another story. Well, let's go out to our Tim Furlong, who's out on the street right now with the captain. Tim?
Steve, the only female string band captain in the parade this year, Kelly Marie Mahon from Irish American. You had to think that went really well.
Woo, it always goes well, no matter what. It's just a parade, I tell our guys and gals. Go out and have a great time and do what we do best, have fun.
Now listen, your performance is fantastic. You see it there in the monitor. But in a very classy move, Kelly Marie wanted to say something to another string band captain, Robert Shannon.
Yes, Bob, we just want to again thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You're the best in the business. Thanks for the memories, and good luck to you and your family.
You know what? Maybe one day somebody will be saying this about you.
Ooh, I don't know. He's got a lot of years on me. He's an old man compared to me.
And you're a very, very young woman, and we like you a lot.
I'm just kidding, Bob. I love you.
Happy New Year.
Also, I wanted to thank our guys and gals this year. They kicked it up a notch for me, and Lenny Camucci for doing our costume. I think we kicked it up a notch for everybody, so we hope you guys appreciate it out there. Thanks again. We love you.
Happy New Year. Guys, back to you.
You know, Tim, you mentioned that Kelly's the only female captain. When she was named at the Mummers Museum, the first person that went up to her was Bob Shannon, and she's never forgotten that.
And, you know, I was at their rehearsal on the 27th of December, and who shows up? Bob Shannon. They wanted to say thank you to him, and they gave him a bottle of champagne, and he stood up and he spoke to this band. And the thing he said, I love the quote, he said, "Don't ever skip a step in life." That's what he said to them. And he was really talking about himself, because that's how he's lived, and that's how he wants them to live.
Well, let's take